Mazuma TV, what's going on, y'all? Shout out to Mazuma Nation. Shout out to the Mazuma Mob. We in the building as always, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive day. On my way to go get it as always, man. I'm outside my job right now. Hope y'all doing the same. On the road to 2K, man. We just passed up the 1,200 mark this week. We got that out the way, and we well into the 1,300s. We on our way, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to the mob, shout out to the nation for making this possible. Go check out MazumaMerch.com. Get you a hoodie, get you a t-shirt, get you a long sleeve t-shirt, crew neck, get you a sticker, get you a coffee mug. It's all available right there on MazumaMerch.com, man. I appreciate everybody that's been tuning in and supporting the brand. What I want to get into today is the man who's going to be fighting this weekend against David Benavidez. That's Demetrius Andrade. On the undercard, they also have Jamal Charlo versus Jose Benavidez Jr. So it's a lit card that's going to be going on November 25th. And you better believe that Mazuma TV going to be supporting the cause. You know what I mean? Supporting the pay-per-view is $75. And since the subscribers have been supporting me, I'm going to support them and give them the content that they need. So I'm going to be doing a live fight commentary, you know what I'm saying, round by round, giving you guys reactions throughout the course of the fight. And it's the least I could do, man. You know what I mean? So shout out to y'all for supporting me, and I'm gonna support y'all to the best of my ability. But what I really want to get into with Demetrius Andrade is how this is really a must-win fight for him, and there's two essential reasons why this is a must-win fight for Demetrius Andrade. You know what I mean? And a lot of people may be thinking like, Mark, what are you talking about? Like, he's undefeated. You know what I mean? He's a 2-division champion, and this is his first big fight. Like, how is this a must-win fight for him? Wouldn't it be a must-win fight for David Benavidez? I think every fight is a must-win fight for everybody when they're at an elite level. You know what I mean? Because a loss could really set things back for you in terms of pay or getting those fights that you really want. But specifically speaking, it's more of a must-win fight for Demetrius Andrade because of this. It's two essential reasons. For one, it's because of how the way his career has been panning out lately. You know what I mean? Throughout Demetrius Andrade's entire career, it's been filled with inactivity, you know what I mean, sitting on the shelf and not being granted the opportunities that he may feel and that a lot of boxing fans may feel that he deserves. You know what I mean? Like the biggest names that I could really remember on Demetrius Andrade's resume is guys like Brian Rose, Vanez Martirosyan, and guys like Selecki. You know what I mean? Like guys who, you know what I mean? If you're a hardcore boxing fan, you'll know who they are, but they're not household names by any stretch of the imagination. You know what I mean? So he's been, and then there were opportunities that could have been life-changing for him, like the Billy Joe Saunders fight, but unfortunately, Billy Joe tested positive for PEDs. The fight with Jamal Charlo that he had way back in 154 was put to the side due to some bad business moves, I believe, on his management's part. You know what I'm saying? So he's been met with a lot of BS in his career. So who's to say that if he were to lose to Demetrius Andrade, if he were to lose to David Benavidez, that all of a sudden that his career is going to go on the right track? Because if anything, if he were to lose to David Benavidez, it might go right back to the same BS that he's been facing throughout the entirety of his career. So that's one reason. The second reason is because of his age. Demetrius Andrade is in his mid-30s. He's 35 years old. Now, you can make a case that he may be a young 35 because he hasn't really taken any punishment throughout his career, and that he's pretty much like his body is pretty much fresh because he's been sitting down for a while. But in actuality, he's had an extensive amateur career, and sitting down doesn't always mean that it's a good thing for your body. You know what I mean? It might become, you know what I mean, content with just sitting around, and you know what I mean? Inactivity could really hurt your career, man. So that might be a hurtful thing for Demetrius Andrade. How will we know right now? No, it'll tell within time, but he's in his mid-30s, and plus his career has been plagued with a series of unfortunate events. You know what I mean? So with those two reasons right there, this is a must-win fight for Demetrius Andrade. If he were to lose to David Benavidez, that might give those top-tier guys at a super middleweight a reason not to fight him. They could be like, oh, man, he had one big fight in his career and he lost. What would I get out of fighting or beating Demetrius Andrade? You know what I mean? If he were to win against David Benavidez, then it will give them more of a reason to actually fight him. His stock will definitely rise in the game, and he'll be looked at as a hotter topic in boxing, a bigger reward. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna just keep this video short, man. You know what I mean? Two reasons why it's a must-win fight for Demetrius Andrade. The man is in his mid-30s. He really don't got no time to waste. Boxing is a small window, and it's definitely closing on his career, man. It sounds crazy, but it's true. And then on top of that, because he hasn't really been granted any opportunities, he's been heavily ducked throughout his career. And if he were to lose to David Benavidez, that'll give these guys more of a reason to duck him. And then it'll go right back to the same BS that he's been facing the majority of his career. You know what I mean? So that's my take on the situation, man. 2 big reasons why this is a must-win fight for Demetrius Andrade. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Is this a must-win fight? Do y'all agree with me? Disagree with me? How do you see the fight panning out between him and David Benavidez? Do you think that his stock is going to rise in the game, or regardless whether he wins or lose? Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, man. This is Mazuma TV. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm out of here, man. Peace.